Hi, and thank you for joining me on my first series of Soulful Sisters. And with me I have my special sister guest, Norva Semoy.
Thank you.
I got your name right?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
So, Norva is a professional relationship coach, but I'll get her to introduce herself a bit more and tell you a bit more about herself. So today our topic is about sexual abuse within relationships. I know it's not an easy topic to discuss, but we're going to try and air this out. So stay with us. One comment I came across this week was about abuse in relationships, and I'll just read this to you. It says, abuse in relationships can happen to anyone. It's not normal, it's never okay, and definitely not part of a healthy relationship. It isn't always physical. It can be emotional and sexual too. If your relationship leaves you feeling scared, intimidated or controlled, it's possible you're in an abusive relationship. Now back to our expert, Norva. What do you tell us a bit more about yourself? Tell the viewers about yourself, and then we can pick up on what we just read here.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate being one of your first guests on your program. So my name is Norva Semoy Abiona, and I'm a relationship coach, a speaker, and an author. I've written 2 books, The Wise Wife Manifesto and Time to Go, which is an Amazon #1 best-selling book. And you know, back to the point that you're raising, there's so many different types of abuse, and the most known one is physical abuse, but the most frequent one that happens is emotional abuse, and then sexual abuse is follows right after. So it's really a big thing that happens. But as your the quote says, you're right, it is not normal, and it's not right for anybody to be treating you in a way that is devaluing you as a person and disrespecting you as a human being.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Norva. And I just thought about people actually maybe going through this and how they might feel guilty or shameful, because it's not really an easy thing to talk about.
Yes.
How do you tell someone that it could happen in a marriage, couldn't it?
Yes.
And how do you say my husband's sexually abusing me?
Yeah.
And so what kind of advice can we give to any woman, man, because it could be vice versa? So what kind of advice can we give to anyone who might be experiencing?
Well, for me, I personally experienced that. I in my previous marriage, I went through all of it, actually, the physical abuse, the emotional abuse, and the sexual abuse. And trying to open up to share that with people is a difficult thing for you to do if you don't feel comfortable in yourself to let it out, because you begin to feel, as you say, like I did something wrong, when a lot of times you haven't. It took me years. It took me over 10 years before I really started to share openly about what happened. And we want to encourage people, if you are in a relationship where you're being sexually abused in any way, if you cannot speak to your spouse about it because the relationship is volatile, then you need to find someone on the outside. Maybe go to one of those shelters, or call the numbers that would be in your country, where you could find the help and support to speak about it and to let somebody know, so that they could signpost you as to what to do to help you to get out of it. Because sexual abuse is wrong, especially when it comes to things like rape, or somebody just pulling down your clothes, pulling your breast, feeling that they could kiss you and pull up your mouth any time they feel like it. All of those things are types of sexual abuse. It's not just the intercourse itself. So it is not right. You are not to blame, and you need to get to the point where you share about it, because once you stay silent, you are almost encouraging it without realizing.
it's not going to stop, is it?
No.
So we have to get the courage to talk to someone, even if it's a sister, friend.
Yes.
Could be a stranger. Sometimes strangers are the best, but talk.
Yes.
It's good to talk about it.
Yeah.
So actually there's no excuse, is there? So I can't be excused because I'm jealous, because I'm angry, because I've had some alcohol. There just is no excuse for anyone to have to go through.
None whatsoever. And the thing is, we have to take responsibility for the things that we do. Even if somebody is treating you in a way that is disrespectful, you as another person don't have to retaliate in that way. So if a man is being disrespectful to you, you don't have to be disrespectful back, but you need to let them know where the way that you could be treated and you should be treated. And if you can't speak to them, then find somebody else to open up to and share about it, because staying silent means that it's like you're condoning what's happening without you realizing it.
Great. So what kind of advice can we give to somebody who might be in a marriage, a long-term relationship, and they just absolutely feel abused? Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's not okay for you to feel hurt, stressed, frustrated on a daily basis. And there is help out there. And I'll encourage you to get my book. It's Time to Go, Leaving Emotional Abuse and Other Forms of Abusive Relationship. It's available on Amazon. It would help you to get clear on what abuse is, so you will see the types of abuse, the methods of abuse that are used, what the signs to look for, how you could make a plan if you want to leave, what to do even after you leave, and if you have to go through the divorce process. And a big thing that I talk about in the book as well, actually, is finances. How can you finance leaving abuse? Because a lot of people stay because they feel trapped.
Yes. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Norva for coming.
You're welcome.
And I hope it's been helpful for you. Stay well, and I'll see you next time on Sofa Sisters.